Hi, and welcome back to WOW. I'm Ashley.
So we thought that it was going to snow today, so we featured Merlot, thinking it would be a nice red for a nice chilly day, and we wore our Christmas sweaters because we thought it'd be more than fitting to wear Christmas sweaters when it's snowing.
So, reporting live from Zugby Vineyards here on the back deck. It's about 60 degrees. Perfect day for some Merlot and barbecue, baby.
You haven't guessed already, we're featuring our 2016 Merlot with some barbecue from Waterside Wine Bar in Phelps. But before we get into that, we're going to start with some announcements. Our first announcement is, obviously you probably have seen, the FLX collab case with the rosé. All of the rosés from 12 different wineries you get in this one case. Really great deal. Our next announcement is to our Case Club members. If you haven't heard already, we are offering for the first time ever a virtual event for you where we have pulled wines from the cellar. Are going to give you a live tasting experience virtually with Ashley and I and the Zugbys. So make sure, if you haven't already, to call the tasting room and reserve your spot by placing your order of these vintage wines.
If you're not yet a club member, you can still take advantage of this by purchasing your first case. We'll auto-enroll you, and then we'll give you the ability to take advantage of this. That tasting is going to be on May 1st. So
May 1st, so you
take
still have
advantage
time.
prior.
Yeah.
And limited
You got
spots.
a couple days. Our last announcement is that
Mother's Day is not canceled, people.
we want to be able to offer something to the mothers in the area. So if your mom lives here and
within 60 miles.
within 60 miles, we will deliver quiche and a bubbly 4-pack to her.
Yep, pickup available for that as well. So you can have a choice of different toppings with your quiche, as well as a choice between all three of our bubblies. We offer Riesling, Rosé, and Gewürztraminer. So you'll find information about that on our page. If you have any questions, shoot us an email. We're happy to hook you up.
And don't forget about Mom. So this week we are featuring our 2016 Merlot, which is incredibly delicious also. It is very soft and velvety.
2016 was an extraordinarily exceptional growing season here in the Finger Lakes, as it was practically a drought here in the region.
Awesomeness.
It's great for grapes. So if you didn't really know, vines are kind of like survival of the fittest. The more they struggle, the better of the fruit, typically. It's a little bit different when you're talking about disease, but when we're referring to drought, especially in New York State, which is practically unheard of, a very long, hot, dry growing season allowed for us to let the grapes hang on the vine a little bit longer, and that way they're going to ripen and produce a little bit higher sugars. So when you bring it in, you might also have a little bit higher of an alcohol in the wine, but you're going to have those really ripe fruit flavors of plums and juicy berries.
They also can thicken up on their skin, which produces that fuller body, yeah. So
that's definitely what all you California wine drinkers are looking out there, those big chewy reds. Not very common here in the Finger Lakes, but if you're looking for something bolder from the region, 2016 is the way to go. Perhaps the best growing season in Finger Lakes history thus far.
So the great thing about Merlot and all of its characteristics is that it pairs really great with a lot of food. So we kind of have a variety here, but some other things it goes well with, like some nice juicy steak, seafood,
anything
chicken.
on the grill.
Yeah, any sauces, any heavier, thick gravies, or it goes really good with chocolate, too. So.
Merlot is a very versatile food wine, and it's very food-friendly. It's typically very soft in tannin, sometimes a little bit bolder in fruit than other red varietals. And that's what's fun about it with food, is it's not going to take away from your food. It's only going to enhance the experience. When you get something with a little bit of heat, it's not going to set your mouth on fire.
It's also a great wine to not only pair with your food, but it's a great wine to put in our food. And a good chef always says that you never want to put wine in your food that you wouldn't drink. So you want to make sure you're getting good quality. So if you're just really not sure what to serve with a dish, I would say Merlot is probably the easiest choice to pick
for a red. Absolutely.
To start off, we are going to see. It's red. It's very pretty. So after we see, we are going to swirl. As you can see, we have our stemless glasses here today because we have barbecue. It's fun. We're back porch sipping. Oh yeah,
there we go.
So then after you swirl, you're going to sip.
Smell.
I'm just so eager to sip.
What are you smelling in this wine? Now, we do oak age this wine in oak for about 18 months. We typically go with a medium to light toast, so we're not necessarily looking for that big smoke flavor. We're looking for it to really soften the wine and add just those subtle oak flavors. When people refer to their wine as woody and things like that, that's coming from the oak barrel. So.
Smell.
I smell plum. plums.
Yeah.
Plums
Plum.
and figs and maybe a little bit of blueberry.
It's got a little bit of a herbal tone to it.
And then I get that subtle vanilla.
We're sipping now. Also very fruit forward. Lots of plum, dark berries.
Blueberry, maybe a little dark cherry. Very soft on the palate, which is why it's easy to pair. And the tannins have really smoothed out over time because this has a beautiful bottle age on it. It's 2020 now. 2020 was actually canceled.
But Mother's Day wasn't. We forgot to savor.
This one changed my mind, though. I find myself ordering Merlot a lot more than I ever would.
So the overall characteristics of this wine, lots of dark berry fruit, nose, plum, dark cherry. The aromas as well, you get lots of like vanilla and cedar, almost those herbal tones as well. Check it out.
And so what we have decided for our barbecue pairing today is from Waterside Wine Bar in Phelps. Just this awesome little spot overlooking the little waterfall down on Main Street in downtown Phelps. They have this really casual atmosphere with a cute little bar set up. They have a smoker out there for this awesome brisket. They have this outdoor porch that's beautiful overlooking the waterfall. And then you have a front room where they're introducing live music, too. So they have this fun place to dine, hang out. You can grab everything from, a beer to our excellent wines and some delicious barbecue to go with it. But you're definitely going to have a good time. So it's a great time to support local and get out and grab some takeout from this small, locally owned business. It's a wonderful, wonderful couple that owns the place. So what we have here today is we got the seafood platter, which was on special. So we have a crab cake, we have some fried clam strips, and some grilled shrimp.
And that's additional to their entire menu. They have a special like every single day that they're open.
I went with the brisket melt, so it's got some cheese and slaw on this awesome ciabatta roll with their house brisket and the mac and cheese. This stuff is practically famous.
And I got something called Polly's plate. It's kind of like a garbage plate, but it's kind of their own twist on it. Instead of mac salad, it's mac and cheese. So they have tater tots with mac and cheese, bacon, jalapenos, and a cheeseburger.
We can't keep the lady from her tater tots, so cheers. Since we're having barbecue, thanks, sir.
Amateurs.
It's about right. That was some good barbecue, and that was some mighty fine Merlot. 2016 Merlot from Zagaby Vineyards is going to be on sale starting now for the next 7 days. So you got until next Wednesday. You got until next Wednesday to purchase this wine, 20% off. It's already discounted in our online store.
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday. Wednesday.
Wait, Ashley, what was your favorite part of the meal?
I think my favorite part was the smokiness of the barbecue, and you get that subtle oak note with the Merlot, but you have that bright fruit forwardness that goes with also the tanginess of the barbecue sauce. And that brisket was melt in your mouth. Melt in your mouth.
The food was incredible. I can't wait to try more on their menu.
We hope that you, too, will put on your Christmas sweater, pour a glass of Merlot.
Get your sunglasses on.
Hopefully as big as the one Sarah poured. And
to the tippy top.
Call up a Waterside Wine Bar and order some. They have a little bit more than just barbecue too. We just really
lots of pub fare, and they have a different special every day. So
and different style burgers, really.
They
really
have seafood to red meats to mac and cheese.
Yeah, I think they have
quesadilla. They have barbecue
pulled pork poutine.
I would definitely recommend them. And
we want to know here on Wow what you guys want to drink next. So we have a couple of ideas, and we'll be putting up a poll on our Instagram and Facebook. So we want you to vote. Let us know what you want to see. If you have any questions you'd like us to answer about the winery or the vineyard
or Merlot or any Wow
or Sarah, we're happy to answer them. I give really, really good dirt on Sarah. I dish it. So. Have you guys met Sarah before? I have feet of awesomeness.
I'm awesome. Run around in my mom's ride. Comment and subscribe to us and share us. And
Thanks for everybody's support. It means a lot during this time. And
so we're going to cut to the scene where we show you how to drink wine with your face mask on.
hi!
All right, so we have a couple new ways for you guys to drink with your wine mask on. So we thought of a couple new ways that you guys can enjoy your wine while wearing these face masks, because they are now required in public areas. This is one way. We have a zitaki beste,
Like so. Oh, oh. No mess at all!
and we also got this way. That one's a little bit more efficient.
Catch you next week, guys.